Getting a tan is part of summertime for a lot of us, but some are taking it to the max by sunbathing without any sun protection. How safe, though, is that, even just to get a little bit of a sun-kissed look? King 5's Christine Pei talked with a local dermatologist about tan maxing in this week's HealthLink.
It's known as tan maxing and pretty self-explanatory. The social media trend pushes optimal ways to get a golden tan. But dermatologists warn.
There is no such thing as a healthy tan.
Dr. Tanya Hathaway is a dermatologist specializing in skin cancer at Fred Hutch and a professor of dermatology at UW Medicine.
Anything maxing takes everything to the greatest extent possible.
The trend among younger people touts the benefits of maximizing sun exposure, even skipping sunscreen entirely. However,
any sort of level of baseline tan shows us that damage has already been done.
Dr. Hathaway says the data is clear. 92% of melanomas can be directly attributed to UV exposure, and tanning before age 35 increases melanoma risk by about 59%.
So when you look at the biology of the skin, additional UV exposure on top of a baseline tan is still causing damage to the DNA in the skin. So there's really not a safe level of tanning that we can consider out there when we know ongoing damage is still taking place.
And if skin cancer risk isn't convincing enough, maybe wrinkles and age spots on the skin will be more persuasive.
So aside from carcinogenic risk, skin cancer risk, we do know that UV rays, both UVA and UVB, both contribute to signs of skin aging as well as dyspigmentation of the skin.
Another misconception is that people with fair complexions that freckle are more susceptible to skin cancer, and people with darker complexions are safe.
It is true that the much more fair complexion, think of your porcelain skin, your red hair, blue eyes, are going to be our highest risk populations when we think about melanoma and non-melanoma skin cancer. But every skin type that exists under the sun is capable of developing melanoma.
Dr. Hathaway urges using sun protection like SPF, and for added protection, hats and protective clothing. Reporting for HealthLink, I'm Christine Pei.